Hey everyone, hi, it's Lisa Clayton of lisaaclayton.com and intuitive coach, mentor, and guide for the inner leader movement. It is Monday, January 13th, 2020, and it's time for another download for the Monday mantra that the angels give us every week. They guide us with the energy and what's happening in the world and give us guidance and advice. And so the Monday mantra for this week is change is complex, simplify by trusting heart's guidance. I really love this because everywhere we look, things are changing. Our external worlds are falling apart, fires are raging, war tensions are happening. Even the British family is falling apart and coming into a new structure, a new way of being. So there's this daily change that's happening, and it is complicated. It's happening all over. It's chaotic. It's messy. And so we can get drawn into this drama externally by listening to the news and writing responses on Facebook or getting really upset with our family members or being short with other people. Or we can take some simple breaths into our heart to come into calm and coherency, settle our nervous system, settle our hormonal system, settle our emotions, and start to open our heart to more love and compassion. That was the main message of the angels this for this week. However, I like to have dialogue with them when they start coming in with the downloads, and I'm like, yeah, but having an open heart is a challenge right now. And they said yes, because this low frequency vibration of anger, fear, frustration, pending wars, pending impeachments, animals dying, suffering, trauma, all of this contracts the heart. All these lower energies contract it and close it. So we have to be conscious of keeping our focus on our heart so it remains open. So it all starts with connecting with the heart and asking for its guidance. Your heart has an intuitive intelligence, an intuitive guidance system, and it as you connect with that intuition and that intelligence, it opens up wider and expands to receive the divine intelligence. And that's the magic of going inward. So imagine the combination of your heart's intuitive intelligence opening up to the angels, your divine team's guidance and divine intelligence. That's where the magic and miracles happen. For years, the angels have been saying to me, why in your human form, in your humanness, do you make life so complicated? It's quite simple. Just keep connecting with the heart and asking us for guidance. The angels are not going to intervene and come in unless we ask them. We live on a planet of free will. So they are just constantly waiting and looking for the open hearts. As soon as they see those open hearts and that light shining from your open heart, that is love, compassion, then they get closer and closer and start giving you signs, start giving you messages, because that open heart is an invitation to them. So I have found that a lot of times when I'm just feeling love and compassion and I'm feeling calm and coherency, the angels will show up and then I can communicate with them. So it's really super important right now to simplify, because they keep saying, keep it simple, keep it simple. So I'm like, well, what does that mean? And they're saying, this means create a new sense of security. Okay, so security is being pulled out from underneath us. We don't know what's going to happen in this world. And it isn't the number of Facebook likes. It isn't the accomplishments or the achievements that you're making here. It isn't about being an external authority. These are all false senses of security, and they can go away tomorrow. But our real security is the heart's guidance and intuitive intelligence. So let's see. I wrote this all down as they were coming through. They were coming through so fast today. So your real So the real security is your heart's guidance. And many people are going through a really, really hard time right now. And it's sad, but it's true. Crisis brings us together. We need to help each other right now, and we need to love each other right now. And as the angels were kind of singing in the background, come together right now. It's not that Beatles song. It was like, come together. Come on, folks, come together, help each other. So maybe you're not going through a really hard time and you're feeling a lot more joy and happiness in your life because you are truly connected. Then help someone and bring them some of your joy and your love and your happiness. And because we need to simplify what's happening in humanity right now, because all of these growing distractions, as angels were saying, that all these growing distractions are taking us away from source love. And I love that. So they were saying, wrap your loving arms around yourself first. Feel the love and connection you have by being here, just by being here. You signed up for this, okay? Your soul chose to come here during this time when your love and light is needed the most. So it's really, really important to love yourself, be gentle with yourself, be gentle with others, be gentle with your love and kindness. Respond with even more gentle calm when these events get revealed and things start to happen and they're brought to your attention. If we react like, oh my gosh, I just read one of my coaches, one of my mentors I follow. She's like, every time I respond with, oh my gosh, my body just starts lowering its vibration. But if I respond with, oh, how could I help? What can I do? Oh, it's interesting. Let me approach this with curiosity and wonder and really invite the guidance from above. What can I do? The first thing I can do is get myself calm and anchor in the real security, which is the heart's guidance and the angel's guidance. The other tip that came through was feel Mother Gaia in her heart wrapping her arms around you and kind of just, cradling you into this comfort zone. And what does that? Nature. So get out for a walk. Go to the ocean beach. I live in Half Moon Bay, California. I can go to the ocean every day. Um, Lean against a tree. Visit a garden. Do something that brings that you can feel the comfort of Mother Nature wrapping around you, your energy field, your heart. Because nature has nature has this simplicity that it just all works together in harmony. All of nature's plants, animals, the trees, the ocean, the breezes, they all work together. This is a really good that angels were saying, observe nature and look how everything is in harmonious rhythm. You can do that in humanity too. We can thrive by working together. We can tap into our infinite spiritual selves to be guided, to open our hearts wider to receive. We can feel into the call of humanity in new and creative ways. I really love that passage. So our existence here is not in the external, okay? It's the external is going to go away. It's going to break down. Nations come and go. Rome fell, Atlantis is gone. I mean, things change on planet Earth, but the one thing that doesn't change is Mother Gaia. She's here. So really tap into her energy, her nature, her gifts. Because again, they kept saying, your existence isn't external, it's internal. Okay, so you know this. You know when you leave this body, your soul is going to travel in light to another journey. It's eternal. You're not going to take all this external stuff with you. You'll have the experience but you're not going to take the external stuff with you. So simplify by trusting that your heart is full of love and compassion. Listen to its guidance and open your heart into this compassionate space. I love that. So, one compassionate action, word, smile can change someone else's perspective in the tough times that they're going through. And especially the times of the unknown as we navigate through the news of the day and the reality of how our world is changing. So keep moving forward with the guidance of the heart and feel the simplicity of the connection. So when you connect with your heart, it's very simple. You can just take a time out and breathe into your heart and feel into your heart and be real with your emotions. Feel your emotions. Sure, anger, fear, and disappointment's going to come up. Feel those and get to the root of what's causing it. What's really causing it? Is it the external or is it something internally for you? That's the truth. So that's what the angels are really guiding us to believe in is the truth of our emotions too. Are they ours? Are they someone else's? And so stay true to your own emotions. And we have the power to shift our emotions immediately. We can shift from the shock and the fear of hearing the news into calm and coherency so that we can radiate more compassion and love. So, again, the Monday mantra for today, for this week, is change is complex, simplify by trusting heart's guidance. And I hope you enjoyed these downloads for this week and can implement them into your daily life as we go through this. Wow, it's already the second full week of January 2020. So let's see what the angels have to say. Which angels are going to come in and assist and bring in a higher vibration and frequency. We're going to invite them in right now. And I just shuffle the card deck and energetically. And let's see, is Indigo settled down? Indigo, do you want to come up and choose a card for the audience tonight? No, she's taking a nap. She'll be on at some point. So let's just see which angels are going to come through to help us with this complex change, to keep reminding us to come back into our hearts. You know, our hearts are, I've been in my intuitive transmissions and my coaching sessions with my inner leader movement clients. It really is becoming evident that the more that we connect with our hearts are kind of like the charge, the battery, the electricity for our souls to illuminate. So, you know, our soul's light never goes out. It may get down to a very, very dim little flicker as we respond to external events, but it never goes out. And the heart is kind of like the generator for the soul. So I love that's coming through in people's intuitive readings that I do for them and for some of our coaching sessions. So here we go. Let's see what angels come through to assist us this week. Pretty exciting. I always love this. Whew. Okay. So we've got a big pile here. So let's just let me just tap in and see. Yeah, so I'm going to spread these out, and then they're going to just guide. There's a lot of them. So they're really okay. So when a lot of cards fly out of the deck like this, that means they're really, really super eager. But for our purposes tonight, just focusing on this change, this complex, messy, chaotic world that we're in, and how we can simplify it. Let's just see which ones come through here. I'm just going to pull my hands over, and and see which ones come through. Okay, so we have Shamel. It's a beautiful card with beginnings. So this is a perfect time to release and let go of your old ways and really come into these new beginnings. I love that it looks like this beautiful human being is walking on water towards the light. And that's what this reminder is keep going inward, and these beautiful new beginnings will come out. I went down really hard with a virus the first of the year, and I don't get sick. I haven't been sick in years. And so I took that as a sign that something needed to be released so that the new could come in. And I feel completely different about beginnings. It's not like setting goals or like a new strategic plan for my business. It really is about taking care of myself better, changing my diet, increasing my exercise, getting stronger so that my physical vehicle can hold more light, so that it can radiate more love and compassion. Okay, so let's see. There's one more, another angel that wants to come through. There's actually two more here that just came forward. And this one is really, really super important, and it keeps coming up. This is Jophiel with forgiveness. So it is just keeps repeating. Keep forgiving. Keep giving yourself the freedom of forgiveness. So, forgiving is giving yourself that aspect of releasing what no longer serves you. All those old wounds, all those old hurts. Jophiel is just working overtime with each and every one of us, saying it's time for you to come back into your divine sovereignty and really forgive. This isn't something we're told or taught. We at least when I was growing up, in the religion that I was told or taught, and I went to faithfully every Sunday. I had a perfect Sunday school attendance award for 14 years. That's a lot of church sessions. But what I got taught was that I had to ask for forgiveness from an external source. And really, what Jophiel is saying is that we're here to help you forgive yourself for your past mistakes, for the choices that didn't go so great, and really come into this new sense of freedom. Because Sandalphon comes through and says, with this change, this is what's happening to Earth right now. Earth is everything that is the external system on Earth that isn't working, all the corruption, all the greed, all of the underlying belly, I call it gobbledygook, is getting exposed. So we are evolving, and Sandalphon saying, I'm going to help you evolve your inner spirit. I'm going to help you evolve your inner light. Come home to yourself. That's what Sandalphon is saying in this card. So we want to work this week with Shamal, who is bringing in new beginnings, perfect alignment in the timing with setting the pace for 2020 for the rest of our decade. And Jophiel is going to come in probably every single week for a while with this forgiveness and coming back into mothering yourself and really cradling yourself and giving yourself some love and saying, I forgive myself. I forgive for everything that I have hurt or damaged or a harsh word or angry word. Let it go. Let it go. That's what Jophiel's saying. And Sandalphon's saying, trust, really, truly trust. We're evolving. We're evolving at a very rapid pace right now through light, through this beautiful light, this light frequency that comes in to help us evolve. So thank you, Sandalphon, Jophiel, and Shamal for coming in to activate our Monday mantra for this week. For change is complex, simplify by trusting your heart's guidance. Okay, namaste, so much love, and just be kind, be compassionate, and take those breaths into your heart. It's going to be okay. It's all going to be okay. It really is. That's my philosophy, is that the more I connect with my heart, the more security I feel. And I hope that for you too. All right, I'll see you next week for the next Monday mantra. And until then, shine on. Keep that beautiful soul light shining and your heart's love radiating. Bye. Love you.